to a touchdown.
Only back to the 20.
So why you keep pressing start, man?
Goff will lead the Rams up here 1st and 10 at the 20. Now Goff. Right side complete. That's Woods. And he's able to get up here to the 26. A gain of 6 there on first.
One thing we do know, he's going to get his catches. So as they move forward defensively, got to continue to focus on not giving up the big play when he does catch the ball in the secondary.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Now the first carry here for Todd Gurley. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. They pick up 12 on the play there, and they move the chains. Gurley had a touchdown last week against the Packers, so that extends his streak. It's now 11 straight regular season games that he has scored, and he has 15 scores on the year.
And that ties the club record set by one of the best names in NFL history, Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch. I love that name.
And Todd Gurley leads the
drop
NFL
that.
rushing
Come on,
with
baby.
800 yards through 8 games. That's nearly 200 more than Zeke Elliott in 2nd place.
Elroy Crazy Legs Hirsch, Tom Fears catching passes from Norm Van Brocklin and Bob Waterfield.
Going back in the past. So from Panther territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line. Now Goff will hand this one to Gurley.
Oh, bad tackle.
Here
Wow.
about the 42. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
To throw on 2nd down is gone. And now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And it's picked up by the Panthers. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20 at the 15-yard line. Well, he did what he's known for. He made the catch, and then he turned into a runner, took the contact, and coughed it up.
And all I remember as a player,
get that kick
when
up.
you catch the ball, when those acrobatic guys catch it, you have to make them pay sometimes. You have to put it on them. Big tackle, knock the ball free. Anything you can do to slow them down.
Following the fumble recovery, Newton. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And he'll be about a full yard shy of the 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll get 4 there out of the screen, and it's 2nd down.
So many things have to come together just right for a screen pass to break for big yardage. The blocking, the timing of the pass to the runner, everything has to fit together just right. But on that play, the defense was able to disrupt things and hold it to a short gain.
Now a first carry for their fullback.
Did it too early.
After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down. First carry of the ball game now.
Get the fuck out of here.
Trying to barrel up in there, but I don't think he
No.
got it. No
I'm
gain
going
there,
for it.
and it leads to a 4th down.
I'm going for it. I'm tripping.
And in their own territory, needing only a few inches, they're going to line up to go for this thing on 4th down. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
Just keep getting this, man. And when we come in, I'll hold it.
So in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, so they're going to opt to go for this thing. We'll see. Maybe a surprise pass or run. What will they do? We're about to find out. 4th down.
You cheated, dog. Come on, man. Get the fuck out of here. Why he ain't get blocked like that, man?
Call there to go for it.
Why ain't know he run by 2 niggas, man? I watched that.
Taking the field here with that 8-0 record, their most recent victory over Green Bay, 29-27.
And he big hitting.
8-0 for the 2nd time in franchise history, CD. Do you know the other time?
1969, head coach George Allen. The Rams went 11-3 that year.
They did indeed. And Jared Goff, if you're talking about that 8-0 record, one of only 2 quarterbacks under the age of 25 in the Super Bowl era to lead their team to an 8-0 start. And his hand is up in the air, ladies and gentlemen. Do you know who that other quarterback is?
Dan Marino with the Miami Dolphins.
You're 2 for 2. You rarely miss. The former LSU Tiger Dante Jackson on the stop. The stop for no gain brings up 2nd and 10 from the 20. On 2nd down, here's Goff. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
76, tell him. 76. 76. Marlin.
To throw is gone. They got him.
Get the fuck out of here, yo.
And he'll get into
That's because I went for it on 4. There's no
Touchdown.
way, man. It was right there.
Robert Woods, a 16-yard touchdown. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 7. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Now the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it to 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down.
Caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
And some space here.
Yo!
Across the 20.
Yo! He ran by him, man.
4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I call that play a success. A nice inside run sets up a very manageable 2nd down. A very solid gain on that play.
Here's Newton now on 2nd down. This one complete to Devin Funchess. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. First target, first catch, and a 1st down. Handoff comes to Anderson. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And able to
How they coming off blocks hitting like that?
Taken down up near the 47.
Partner, I think from our experience together, we have learned that most offensive coordinators are going to tell you, if I'm going to run the football on 1st down, I've got to get at least 4 yards. They got 5 here. They've got to feel pretty good about that one.
And they give this time to the tailback. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line. Tackled there. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Now Newton on first down. He goes underneath for Anderson. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. And he'll give it here to his running back. Open space inside the 10. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Cameron Artis-Payne, 25 yards. And his guys are able to strike for 6. Gano for the extra point. Extra point try good by Gano. And that makes the score 14-7. Gano out to kick this one away. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And the decision to bring it out is going to cost him about 7 yards all told as he's taken down back shy of the 20. And the Rams getting set to go now. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
First down, it's gone. Going up top for Cup. Into heavy traffic.
Give me that shit, nigga. Fuck wrong with you? Thought I wasn't going to go get it?
At the 47-yard line in enemy territory.
What's wrong with him? Fuck your defense all the way up.
Now following the interception, here's Newton. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. First buy-in near the 35. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs. Right after the turnover, they come out throwing.
And that means it's a sudden change situation. We used to practice it on defense. Sudden change, get out there, stop the offense. But you typically run out there a little bit unsettled. I think that's why he came right out throwing the football, hoping to catch him off balance.
And he did. And now the Rams are going to halt things as they want a timeout, as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. On second down, here's Newton.
Ooh!
Incomplete. Greg Olsen
fucking offense line, D lineman.
Well, prior to that, he had hit his first 6 passes to start the game, so
though,
a nice
buddy.
little run to begin.
It feels like this offense has carried its dress rehearsal into the game. You know, because you do practice it, you do go through it, and in this case, it is clicking exactly like they drew it up.
Third down, here's McCaffrey. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another first down. And look, they had great field position to start, But, boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off.
26, Mike. 26, Mike. Watch the run. Watch the run. Great.
On first down, Newton.
I threw that shit, man. I threw that shit, man. I threw that shit.
Go ahead and take another timeout as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
I threw that.
Huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now second down and 22 yards to go. Here's Newton. Dancing to his left. And now he'll let this one go deep. Back over the middle.
Get the
and
fuck.
he can't hang on. That's definitely going to be one he wishes he had back. Incomplete in the end zone. They're going for a receiver there. Already has one touchdown in this first half. A second one not to be.
I like where their headspace is, though. I mean, I really like the thought process, right? You got a guy who's already scored one, right? You want to go back to him, continue the hot hand, and make them adjust to you defensively. I like what they were trying to get done, even though they weren't successful.
Gun. Hey, get right down. Great.
Third and long, it's Newton. And down he goes on the pressure from the Rams defense. And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half.
This nigga, they played it tight.
So
I'm
now
trying.
to send out
I
the
wasn't
field goal
even.
unit to, as they say, fire away from long distance. They'll spot it at the 47, so call it a 57-yard attempt. And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. Still a little bit of time left here in the second quarter, but they do get 3 before the half and expand that lead.
And they have to be happy about that. And we haven't met a team yet that doesn't put an emphasis on trying to get points on the board in the last 2 minutes of a half. They'll be real excited to have those up on the board.
And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Rams offense now, they get set and head back onto the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Starting left here. Hey, 5.
The final shot before break here. Gone. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. So it's halftime here in Charlotte with the Panthers out on top, as we are off to Orlando now to check in with Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach? All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. That's fielded in the end zone. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. The Rams offense now making their way out to take over. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game.
I kill him, man. I kill him.
Second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them.
Hey, lift! 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 Lift!
Here's Goff now on second down. Wide open receiver.
Why the fuck open like that?
But not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That one good for 16, and the drive will continue. Now a first down throw. Goff. He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it.
Try to run the same shit on me.
Lose 6 yards on the return, but I don't think they care. They've got the football back.
It's thrown over, baby.
CD, well, we have a second. We need to give a congratulations to Adam Vinatieri. Earlier in the year set the all-time mark for field goals, but now he's the league's all-time leading scorer. He passed Hall of Famer Morton Anderson.
How about that? And that was a record that Adam Vinatieri himself said, I didn't expect anyone to ever approach that record, let alone myself. And going into the game in Oakland, a lot of family and friends wanted to buy airline tickets, get out there and be there to celebrate. He had a groin injury, and he said, hey, you might want to hold off on that. I'm not sure I'm even going to be able to play. But play he did, and he set the record. He makes a strong case to be a first-ballot Hall of Fame guy when his time comes up.
That's something as a kicker. 2,547 career points. They run it again with Anderson. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And they'll lose a yard that time, and that's going to lead to a third down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on second down and short. What I like to see.
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Now Cam, option left.
I'm pitting L1, man. I hit L1, man.
Losing yardage at the 50, right at midfield.
Hit that shit, man. That was some bullshit.
And that's going to make it fourth down.
That was some bullshit, man. Real work.
They failed once in this spot earlier, but the offense will stay out to go for it on fourth down. And with the play clock at 3, we'll get a signal and a timeout on the whistle. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the offense failed earlier on the previous crack at this, but they're going again on fourth down.
Set. 180.
Got you.
They snap it to Newton. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
That was bullshit, man. How was he covering both of them, man? He's back there by his fucking self.
24-yard line. Let's see, do you allow me to switch topics here for a second?
By all means.
Thank you, thank you. The Saints have won 6 in a row, and they've been a team that we've talked about a lot in recent weeks. This coming week, though, they play the undefeated Rams. That is going to be a blockbuster matchup.
Man, they get them at home. They get them in the dome, so that's going to be a whole lot of fun to watch. They are a true contender to the Rams right now, okay? Let's face it, the Rams are undefeated, taking on everyone, high-flying offense, defense with a guy named Aaron Donald that can wreck you from
Get the fuck out of here. They cheat for the Rams, man. Only because they the fucking best team.
Cam Jordan, their defensive end, never gets enough attention or recognition. And now they're unleashing the rookie Marcus Davenport off the edge at quarterbacks. He's playing better and better every week. I think this is going to be a whole lot of fun. Drew Brees taking on the young quarterback Jared Goff. I think we've got a blast on our hands. And how about the running back battle? Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram from New Orleans, Todd Gurley for the Rams.
Buckle up. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Well, just taking a glance real quick at next week's games in the NFL. The Chiefs at Browns, that's kind of intriguing. Obviously, the Browns are struggling, Charles, but Mayfield and Mahomes, that's going to be a fun quarterback battle.
It's going to be a blast, isn't it? Maybe they can recreate their day when they played against each other in college when Mayfield had transferred.
Yo, that was some bullshit, man.
Mahomes is now the starting quarterback at
Yo, why they...
Mayfield
Come on, man. I wasn't in no man.
And 7 touchdowns. And the better game was had by Mahomes. Now, Mahomes' team lost. But individually, 734 yards, 5 touchdowns, and ran for 85 yards more. It's unbelievable. I thought both of their arms would fall off at the end of that game.
Those are some Big 12 stats right there. Now, you've got the stat sheet from that game in front of you. How many times did Mahomes throw it?
He threw it 88 times.
That's unbelievable.
88. I think that game ended probably 2 days later after kickoff. I mean, it's unreal how long it took.
From the 50, it's gone. He's going to air one out.
Get the fuck out of here, man.
Big play
I pressed square.
And even 40 yards. The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there's a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception occasionally, and they usually bounce back in a big way. I've seen guys throw 5 and still find a way to win the game in the end.
And that would not to be. It's incomplete.
That glitching ass play. I see what he's doing.
Run out on this third quarter of play.
Yeah, look at that John. A mess.
They'll go again here from the 10-yard line on 2nd and goal. Goff throwing again. Already with 1 interception. Just
come
missing
on,
his second
baby.
All right, Captain. It's batten down the hatches time defensively. Dodged 2 pass attempts to the end zone. Now what do you think they're going to try and dial up on 3rd and goal?
Well, knowing them and knowing what we just seen, I think they're throwing it again, don't you?
I think you have to. I think in this situation, you kind of run out of your running plays, fire another one into the end zone.
Gone. Oh, it's a touchdown if he holds on. Instead, it's 4th down.
Once you get into the red zone and the safeties have less ground to cover, you'd better be quick with your delivery. Not much space to get a ball in there.
Yeah, when that field shrinks with those safeties, it's almost like there's a couple extra defenders out there, right?
It certainly is. They end up taking up extra space just because there's not enough space for receivers to run through.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted.
They won't let. This is the only team I can't blow out,
and
man.
There's enough time to get it done. They've got to get it the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back. Preferably a takeaway.
That's fielded in the end zone.
Get the fuck out of it. They be cheating for the Rams, yo. Yo, look.
When you kick off,
I switched ball hands and all that, man.
That's what I call a great opportunity.
In a
They really
one-score
be
game,
cheating.
I always circle, and you know this, but in my play-by-play sheet, I circle big plays. It could be turning points. This could be a turning point.
Did you put a second circle around this one? This
I put a
is
star.
big.
I put a star. Goff on 1st down. Throw complete right side to Cooks. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal. A looming decision to make on the conversion, down 7, but first things first, they need to score as they come up on 1st and goal. Goff now looking to throw. And it's complete. He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. Tyler Higbee, a 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Rams are an extra point away from tying up this football game.
I ain't even get a chance to run the clock out.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we are tied here in the fourth quarter. So here comes the kickoff now, all even here in this fourth quarter. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down at the 21-yard line. The Panthers offense here, they get ready to head back on the field. So Newton and the Panthers come up now 1st and 10 at their own 21. The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey, and he will fight his way forward to about the 23-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Nice job by that defensive front there to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Well played, I must say.
Yeah, only getting 1 yard. There was no room to run.
Just scare you up.
Looking to throw on 2nd down. Newton, it's caught on the right side of Smith. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. He had the touchdown earlier. This one's going to get him a 1st down.
I like watching the wide receiver screen because it's a real teamwork play. Because guess what? The guy catching the ball, he'll get all the credit. But how about the people up to block in front of him, either fellow receivers or offensive linemen? That makes that play a really nice timing play, and sometimes it can break big.
Newton on 1st down. He's going to fire one deep, middle of the field. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out.
Figure out how he not getting it. How he not getting there.
Play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands. Guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
Back to the air, Newton on 2nd down.
Look at that shit, man. Look at that shit, man.
It brings up 3rd.
We're not playing 3 yards in the cloud of dust football anymore. I kind of get why those old school coaches sometimes didn't want to throw the football. Because if it's popped up in the air, it almost turns into slow motion, and both sides trying to get to the football, and you're holding your breath wondering whether it's going to go good or bad for your team.
Throwing on 3rd down, Newton.
See? See? No way. No way. It wasn't even his route.
43. So how about that for a momentum switch?
We're in the 4th quarter, and it's a tie game. You've got to take care of the football here. Now their opportunity to take the lead.
Watching these dudes just slide around the field, man.
Flipped in the other direction.
That's crazy.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
Give it to you.
After the interception, here's Goff. Rolling to his left. It's caught left side by Cooks. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play. And his defense here going to burn their 2nd timeout. But you can also factor in another timeout that they'll get when the clock stops at the 2-minute warning.
Super 66.
On second down, here's Goff. And his throw's going to be incomplete. James Bradbury, he was right there to break it up.
When I watched that play, I thought about what my coaches had told me in the past. The biggest teaching point, get your head around. Locate the football so you can make a play on it while it's in the air. That's exactly what he did there. That was nice.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. Now it's gone.
Get the fuck out of here. Come on, man. Ah, yo. Look at...
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here,
We'll come back and see how it all shakes out after this. A game-winning field goal would be a chip shot from here. Let's see how they play it on 1st and goal. On 1st and goal, Gurley. And this play doesn't go anywhere. Backwards, losing yardage to the 11. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be 2nd down. So they get pushed back to the 11, and here's 2nd and goal. They'll give it to him up the middle. And he'll find his way down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Only a couple yards there, and that's going to set up a long 3rd and goal. Now, what's the thinking here? Because a touchdown would be nice, but you've ensured yourself a chance at 3 in the lead, so how worried are you about the 6?
You're not very worried about if you're confident in your kicker. And if you got a kicker who can put it through the post, you feel really good about trying to bleed that clock down. In an ideal scenario, your kicker puts it through the post as the clock hits zeros.
Well, they've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Now it's gone.
See? Same shit, dog. Cheating ass shit, dog. That was some cheating ass shit, man.
I don't know how many more of these my heart can take, my man. I just don't know. Another big touchdown late in the game. They look like they're in control, but still, there's a chance. Block the extra point, go down and score, kick the extra point themselves. They can pull this one out.
Yeah, but also on the sideline that just took the lead, you got to get your defense ready and the special teams unit for the kickoff coming up.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Got to pull everyone together and
every
make sure they're
time.
still
I'm right there
and aren't already celebrating a win.
Zerline good with a PAT. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. That'll be taken in the end zone. And fights through one man. And he'll get to the 30-yard line before going out of bounds. Now onto the field, here come the Panthers. One possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts, got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out.
So look at that cheating shit.
Might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. Torrey Smith, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down. Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10.
Do something.
Back to throw. Caught left side by Funchess. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense, as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10.
20. Do something. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Great. 26 right. Yeah, that's what I do. Great. 26 right.
Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. That's caught inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. Down to 7 seconds now.
Call a timeout, yo. Call a timeout.
They can't get another play off.
No, that was corny, man.
Charles, this one's going to be hard to digest. You take the lead into the 4th quarter, lose that lead. Maybe they felt like they let this one slip away a little bit.
It will definitely feel like that, because when you have a lead in the 4th quarter, all you talk about doing is finishing.
All white rank. Couldn't hit if had ain't. Lanes can't call and you lame. You had it and you